629. All right, well, next up, we are going to head off to Egypt, and we are going to be talking about this beautiful earring. I'm going to ask you to bring back, oh, here they are. Here are these beautiful rings that are coming up. But this is actually a set that is a choice between a ring. We have a ring available in either feldspar or in lapis. The feldspar is a beautiful green stone or lapis, and that's only $29.90, wow. And then we also have the matching bracelet. And you like us to wear this with the peaks going toward the finger?
Well, with the eye facing, it's like completely up to you, and that's what I love about it, is that it looks fantastic either facing you or facing whoever's looking at your hand. So either way, it looks great. I love this ring. So many of us are curious and fascinated by the mysteries of ancient Egypt, and the Eye of Horus, or this protective eye, goes back throughout, thousands of years of being the symbol of not only power and protection, but also to kind of as a good luck charm that's been carried through. I love the openness of it, and frankly, you could wear this on absolutely any finger. You could it could be even for a male or a female. Or a friendship ring, and it's a great size. And frankly, I'm not quite sure how we're doing this price. Right?
$29.90, genuine sterling silver, genuine gemstones, beautifully polished. And then the bracelet that matches is down to $159.90, and it alternates with lapis and then that beautiful green natural feldspar. And it goes, you can see in there, you can see that eye detail. That's the protective eye. So you wear this when you travel, you wear this for protection.
Absolutely. Right? And, I love the actual, you can see the piper's leaf detail on either side of the eye, but being a link bracelet, very comfortable. You've got actually an additional 5 rings for adjustability. But, I love the combination of the colors, too. And over that, what they refer to as African turquoise, but it's a type of feldspar, you have an additional little eye of that lapis. So, yes, it'll match either choice of the lapis or that African turquoise or feldspar ring. But it's funny, ever since we created this ring, I've been wearing it. I cannot tell you how many people have come up to me. There's a lot of us that love the history, the mystery, of ancient Egypt. And to bring that forward, and, just being in Greece where they still have the protective eye, that has carried through from actually this Eye of Horus and this protective eye. So it's fascinating, and I always encourage people to read more on their own about these wonderful ancient symbols.
They really, it's just a fun conversation piece, but the best part is that you're getting genuine gems and precious metal and a really interesting, artful, little historic design, and you're getting it for $29 in the ring or $159 in the bracelet. They coordinate beautifully together, but it's a really nice size for any finger. If you have a daughter or a friend who's going to be doing some traveling and you want to give them something for protection, that is the symbolism that's built into this design. It's so interesting and beautiful. It's not just like when you look at it, you don't automatically think eye.
Exactly. Right? That's what I love about it. I mean, it's, you've got that shine and that beautiful silver with just that beautiful gemstone and also the airiness of it. It's not too heavy. It's a substantial ring, but it's comfortable. So you could wear it on absolutely any other finger and or with other rings.
There we go.
And I love it with the bracelet.
Okay, so we are going to be scooting along here. If you'd like to order, please use express ordering. We are very busy this afternoon.